All right, we are in the final countdown. We have another light day today, day 58, and we get to go at it in with body weight. So we're going to have a focus on core and legs. Join me on your mat. Hinge your hips back, or slide your hips back. Reach your arms forward. Take some deep inhales and exhales. Center yourself on your mat. Be here. Check in. Let your hips shift left and right. It's good to settle. It's good to try to calm the monkey brain, calm the voices, find the breath. Come to your hands and knees. Bring your chest forward as far as you can, shoulders past your fingertips as far as you can, and then back. So we're going to get into the core by doing some bear taps today. So in a bear pose, it's a lot of core. You have your hands and knees, and then you just push your knees up off the ground. And then we'll tap opposite hand and knee. If you need to keep your knees on the ground, feel free, but please, please, please make little circles. Try to focus on core flexion. I'm amazed still at how many people for years feel more shoulder work in a plank. You have to force the core to engage, go the other direction, to work and to flex for you. You have to find that kind of mental connection to the muscle and then force it to work. Bring your hands back, turn your fingertips towards your knees, bend one elbow and then the other. Just getting some good forearm stretch and wrist warm up here. This is going to help keep those elbows happy. Forearms need to be stretched. Not hauling weights today, but we have very recently. Turn your palms upward now, backs of the hands on the ground. See if you can get the backs of the hands all the way flat. Rotate the inner elbow straight ahead toward the front of the mat. Let the elbows open out and then rotate in. Perfect. Okay, come on up and just rotate through those wrists. Bring your right arm up and over. Let your hips swing out to the right. Then left arm up and over. Hips swing to the left. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. Grab your hands behind the back. Open the chest. Lift your hands up off of your hips. Relax through the neck. And let's go ahead and get going. So find your hands and knees. Like I said, flex the belly. Hold the core. Trunk grab all the way around. Now then, tap opposite hand and knee. Nothing too crazy. We're trying to keep the hips as still as possible. 5, 6, 7, 8. Even think about pulling the belly up and back. And 10, or a few extra. Single leg glute bridges. If you like to cross one ankle over the opposite knee, feel free. Otherwise, you want to set up your bridge, pull one leg in. Let's lift the leg straight up for this round. 3, 4. Feel that glute on your pushing side. This is another one. We want to focus on where we're putting the work. Into that glute, into that hamstring. Trying to flex your quads on the lifted non-supporting leg, but still finding that flexion. 15, 16. Guess what? Your core is also still strong. 18, 19, 20. Drop your leg, lift the other. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really think about it. Like I said, keep the abdomen flexed. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Both legs go straight up. Tell you what, grab behind them. We'll get a little stretch first. Okay, straight up, we're doing our heel presses. We're going to go for 40, 2, 3. It's not about how high the legs lift. It's about getting that low belly contraction. So try not to swing your legs back and forth. Just press straight up through those heels. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. All in that flexion, low abdomen. Okay, now we get, another bear tap. 10 per side. Flex first, then move. If you're not feeling a lot of core, maybe just stay and hold an isometric bear. Train the belly to flex. 8, 9, 10. All right, now we get into the legs again. We're going to do a squat lateral extension. Okay, so we're going to stay on one leg, squat down, kick the leg up. 2, 3. If you can, squat all the way to the floor. See if you can keep your hips leveled off. 10, other side. We want to get that range. 3, 4. So this leg that's lifting, flex into that glute. You got it. Okay, there's 10. And then we're going to do our lunge and kick. Or I'm sorry, lunge and tuck. Lunge back, hike that leg up. 2, 3. Push through that front heel. Grab tight with the core. 10. Other side. Lunge, tuck. 3, 4, 5. This is a good one. Today's set, you find yourself tight space, no equipment, good hotel workout, and 10. Okay, back to our bear. Curl those toes, tap it in. And 10. I'm not counting well, but that's okay. Focused on flexion. That is okay. All right, drive those hips up. This time, extend that leg straight out. Still flexed into that quad. 3, 4, flex that glute. Feel the core engage. Drive the hips up. 16. Put the work where you want it. 20. Try to keep those hips level. 9, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20. All right, bring those legs in. Little hug, straight up. Before we even start our heel press, find that flexion between your pubic bone and belly button. 3, 4, 5. Find that focus. That tailbone's just barely coming up off the ground. 36, 7, 8, 39, 40. Back to our bear. Last time I was going to try counting each side to 20, and then I forgot and started double counting again. So, or single counting, whatever you call that. 4. I'll get it right one of these times. In my mind, as long as I don't undercount and jip anybody, we're good. And 10. All right. I'm feeling the heat here. Love it, love it. Here we go. Second side start. 1, 2, 3. Keep the leg pointing straight ahead. 8, so that toe isn't pointing up toward the ceiling. Down and go. 2, 5, 6, 9, 10. Lunge, tuck, lunge, tuck. Envision, got one of those cables attached to your ankles. You gotta hike that puppy up there, working against extra tension. 10. Guess what's still strong? Our core. 10. All right. Back down. There. Tug and tighten. 1, 2. 9 and 10. Okay. Single leg bridges. Push your hips up into your bridge. Pull the leg in this time. Push through that right glute. 4, 7, 8. Put the work where you want it. 17. Can you feel your hips stay leveled? 20. Get your hips to level. 2. Feel that strength, flexion, muscular connection. Building these moves today keep us healthy, fit, strong, uninjured, prevention of injury. Find your focus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips. Give yourself a little hug. Legs go straight up. Toes point back. Maybe you're at the place where just holding the legs up and focusing on flexion is a better idea. And that gets you in the right flexion points. $38, $39, $40. Okay. Yay for bear. Love all these rounds. 2, I've told you before too, lots of core flexion, constant flexion, isometric hold really build some good heat. Core temperature rises a lot more, so you should be feeling some heat, some sweat. Get that build. Push for it. See what you're feeling. Yes, it's a light day, but we're still working. 10-ish. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're still flexing that lifting leg. Push the hips back and down. 9, 10. Oops, I forgot my kick. 2, 3, 4. Line those knees and toes. 10. Perfect. Lunge. That push is still coming off your front leg. 10. 5, 6. Feel the flexion. 9, 10. All right. There. Here we go. Shoulders stay over your wrists. Knees stay under your hips. And shins stay parallel to the floor. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Back to the bridges. I liked that little knee hold we had last time. 1, 4. Figure out how to get the glute. Is it a bigger range? Is it shorter range? Get away from the quad. Make that glute do the work. 18, 19, 20. For me, I find if I stay a little higher in my range, I can really stay in my glute. 4, but I'm not rushing. 5, 6. Pull that knee in. 16. Can you feel that glute? 19, 20. Whee. Okay. Legs are up, toes are flexed back. 1, 2. We're getting those heel presses. You can really feel that lower abdominal region that I'm targeting. If I can let some air out and hold that exhale just a bit, and then keep my press. 10, 9. Whew. Love it. Back to there. And 10. All right. Squatty kicks. Knee and toe straight ahead. 3, 4. Feel the heat. 8. You're working this leg out against pressure. Envision maybe that you have an ankle weight on there. You got to work a little harder. 5. Your back is long, core strong, hips stay level. 9. So try not to tilt too much in your upper body and lose that pelvic alignment. 8, 9, 10. 2, 3. 8. Really drive. 10. All right, we're going to go one more full round. Find that bear. 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10. All right. Whew. Hug that knee in tight if that's what you're doing, or hold straight up. 7. Find the glute. Find the hamstring. 16, 17. Where's that core? 20. Switch. 8. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, you shouldn't be feeling any pressure on your low back when you hit those. So if you are, you're putting too much pressure in the low back. Maybe don't go so high. Watch your core. Keep that scoop. Push through the heels. Ugh. Stop and adjust if you need. It's not worth powering through and getting the wrong muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, our last set of air. Don't be sad. Here we go. Just make the best. 2, 2, 3, 3. 10, 10. Oh, okay. Here we go. Squat and kick. So you're keeping that hinge over the leg. 8, 9, 10. 4, drive through the heel. Forcing that leg to rise. 8, 9, 10, without tilting the hips. 3, 4. How much flexion? 9, 10. Get a little more. 3. Make sure knee and toe line straight up together. 8, 9, 10. Nice job. All right, come on back down. We'll go into our long, low runner's lunge. Bring your front foot to the outside of your mat. Give yourself a smile. Deepen your breath. Breathe deep through your nose, and then let your breath out through your mouth, like you're blowing it through whistle lips, pursed lips, as slow as you can. Rotate your right arm back. If your right leg's forward, if your left leg's forward, rotate your left arm back. See if you can grab your back leg, back foot, add in a little extra shoulder stretch and quad. Let's do 2 more deep ins and slow out. Again. Release there and hinge back. Chest pulls toward the toes. Don't forget what sets your health and wellness, fitness above is your level of return, of rest and recovery. I have to work on this. This is something I'm currently working on. I get a high from working out. I like to see what I can push and pull and lift and press. Cross this leg over. Let's enjoy our pigeon. But if we really want better health, we also need to focus on the mind and some of the deep interior recesses of the body that I had no idea that breath, mindfulness, meditation, nature can facilitate some deep, deep health with. So maximize your efforts and maximize your quality of life and your longevity by giving back to yourself in recovery and rest, especially mindfulness. In fact, some of my clients bring your left leg forward that have been struggling to lose weight or struggling with motivation. We are focused more now on stress release, and it's going really, really well. All right, drop that right hip out or down. Open your left arm back. Let's take deep inhale, long, slow exhale. Go ahead and incorporate that back foot if you can. This will help grab the quad and stretch the shoulder and chest. 2 rounds of our breath. Deep, deep inhale. Pursed lips, exhale. And 1 more. The nice thing with breath work as well, find your hamstring, is you can do it anywhere. You don't need equipment. It's free. It can be beneficial and helpful to be guided. I've done a little bit of guided stuff that helps me guide myself, but I find that I prefer to kind of just meditate and focus on noise and sound, then on my body, and then on my breath. So I kind of have to take it like that because I think I'm still just a little bit of a scatterbrain. I also have learned that there's no point, and the point is not berating yourself or condemning yourself if your mind wanders, but just gently bringing it back. Cross your foot over to the other side, and you can get as crazy or as into it as you'd like, going on meditation retreats or silence retreats. Have fun, be my guest, but depending on where you're starting from, just find a spot. It doesn't even have to be quiet. I think it's great that my kids see me stopping, settling. What's wrong, Mom? Are you stressed? No, but I'm just giving my body energy and space for when I do get stressed. Mindfulness and meditation shouldn't be viewed as a problem or something to fix a problem, but we should all be doing it wherever possible. All right, let's go into our yogi squat. We'll take a minute here, and you can take whatever style of breathing you would like. All right, and then to finish our minute, we have about 5 seconds left. Just let your breath regulate. Push yourself up to standing. Fantastic job. 2 days to go. Make sure you make it, and I'll see you tomorrow.